If I were to start building my wardrobe this second, these are some of the items that I would include in my shopping list. Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Amanda Weldon. I love to talk about lifestyle and travel whenever I can. And today we're gonna be talking all about the spring capsule wardrobe, specifically pieces that I would put on my shopping list or look for holes in my wardrobe as I am doing that classic wardrobe switchover from fall, winter to spring, summer. Now I still have to do mine, but I got rid of a lot of things the other day and it just feels amazing to be able to see a few more of my bits and just to kind of see what might be missing. So hopefully you find this helpful. Now I will say, some of these might not be for you, and that is 100% okay. And this video is going to feel like a little bit of a no-duh video, but at the same time, sometimes you need that extra reminder to just go and grab that staple to start mixing and matching with what you already have in your wardrobe. And one of my biggest shopping rules is if it doesn't go with 5 pieces already in my wardrobe, it's not coming home with me. So without further ado, let's dive into this video one at a time. This is where the no-duh comes from. If you have been to my channel before, you're gonna be like, Amanda, we know you love the Uniqlo You Crew t-shirt. One of the things I think everyone should have in their wardrobe, especially when it comes to spring, summer wardrobe basics, if you identify with my 3 words, which is feminine, classic, and joyful. Now these are very basic and really just go with the classic and elevated, are the black and white t-shirt. And specifically, one that doesn't hug you too tightly, one that's not super tight fitted, kind of lays out from your body and has that structure to it. I adore the Uniqlo You Crew t-shirt. I think they are perfect. They are an amazing length that you can tuck them in very easily. And this is kind of one of those wardrobe foundation basics that allows you to accessorize and really elevate as you go. Plus, it's always the thing I grab for when I wake up, I'm in a rush, and I have no idea what to wear. I've also heard some amazing t-shirts coming out of COS, Arquette, and a few other places, so I'll make sure that I link a couple down below that are definitely cost effective, but this Uniqlo one might be topping that list. If you haven't tried these before, I don't know what to tell you. I've talked about this so many times. Next up on the list is a good pair of denim. Being a Canadian cutie, you have definitely been seeing the Canadian tuxedo come out a little bit more. That's been a big trend this year, but let's just start with the bottoms. Now, I don't actually currently have a denim shirt in my wardrobe, but for this specific note, it's all about the jeans specifically. I recently found my new favorite pair of jeans, and I have debated on buying these in a few different colors. They are the Wilder jeans from Reformation. I love the way they fit. They're a straight leg, they're really nice and chic, and they don't fall into that trap of as soon as you wear them, you need to wash them or they get all stretched out. I can wear these again and again and again and just spot clean if I have to, which I don't normally have to do, and they just really hold their shape. I would say that these are comparable to a very expensive pair of denim. Now, I know that these are a premium price point, but it's one of those things where if you invest in good things, good basics, they're gonna stand way more the test of time than spending a load of money again and again and again on things that don't really have the best construction. I am 5'7", so that is basically what you can look at when you're comparing your own body type. And if you are someone who loves a high-rise denim, these are gonna be for you. I also, this is a bit back and forth for me, but I also have, for springtime, I think a lighter wash pair of denim is also very nice. These are the Wedgie jeans by Levi's, and I love the button fly, really nice and fun. They definitely give off more of that mom jean aesthetic though, especially with the cropped ankle, and you do have to wear a certain type. You could wear like a nice white sneaker, a nice elevated pair of sandals, or a nice ballet flat with these. I sometimes identify as having cankles. I'm not gonna lie, I have a strong ankle, so I don't usually grab for an ankle cut, but for some reason I just like the way that these ones look on me. I'm a little bottom. The one pair of jeans I would stay away from this kind of round, as we were talking about 2024 spring staples, is definitely a skinny jean. I think they are kind of in the past right now, and I don't think that's going to come to a surprise to you watching on the other side. I feel like if you have a pair of skinny jeans that you absolutely adore, maybe tuck them away. If you do have a cooler day that you could wear a knee-high boot or something like that, or even in the fall, winter. But for spring, summer right now, not particularly in style, and I don't think they're doing a lot of us many favors. So go for a straight leg cut and just give it a go. As we are talking about spring, summer staples, the number one thing, really I'm focusing on spring here. The number one thing I want you to think about is versatility. And one of the most versatile most spring-like pieces that really comes through in that transition when you switch over your wardrobe is a white pair of jeans. Now I'm wearing them currently, the ones that I want to show you. I just got these in yesterday. I bought them from Ralph Lauren in a size larger than I normally take because I wanted that really comfortable, kind of oversized fit, because you can wear an oversized pair of denim with a slimmer top and it can be absolutely adorable. Or you could cinch in the waist like I have done here with a belt and still wearing an oversized top. I just love the way that white denim can be paired with almost anything. White denim is one of those things that I know if you are in your full-on mom era and you're like, danger, white denim might not be it for me. Maybe just tuck them away for date night when you can sneak away from those kiddos and you can just enjoy it. When it comes to elevated, elegant style, classic style, a white pair of denim is gonna serve you again and again and again. These are never gonna go out of style. I am throwing the gauntlet down right now. So if you can find your perfect pair of white denim, I love the wide leg look of these because I could definitely wear a strappy sandal or again, kind of a heel or a booty or anything really with these and match them with so many different types of tops, so many different types of accessories. They're gonna go with your black accessories with gold or silver hardware, your tan accessories, tan and white jeans. It's truly just the chef's kiss. And if you don't currently have a pair that you absolutely adore in your wardrobe, that was me until yesterday. I had looked for a couple of pairs that just simply didn't really hit the mark. I think that you really need to put that on your search list for this year. White denim might be the one piece in the wardrobe that I say, I really think you should look for it. Other than that, you can choose what's in your style profile. Now, something that I don't currently have in my wardrobe as we continue to talk about bottoms is a white pair of trousers. I think that they fit the exact same bill that a white pair of jeans do, but with, of course, a little bit more of that office look, elevated basic look. I do have a pair that I'm hoping are going to be in the mail very soon, and I can't wait to style that for you, maybe in a YouTube short or something like that. But something to consider and something that I would love to add to my wardrobe. So I will just sneak it into the white bottoms chapter of this video. Now, my three personal style words are feminine, classic or elevated, and joyful. And I think that this next piece really suits that. And that is the maxi skirt. Now, maxi skirts really hit their stride in the denim variety last year. And it's something I didn't buy into, but I'm actually considering doing this year. However, the pleated maxi to mid-axi skirt has definitely been on the style radar every single spring, summer, I would say, for the last few years. Another one is kind of that more pipelined skirt. This is gonna be a little bit more fitted. This one is from Dish and it has been one of my favorites. Both of these skirts can be dressed up for daytime to night and really add that fun feminine flair. If you are someone who doesn't necessarily love the super femininity of a pleated skirt or one with a lot of fabric like this, I would say maybe consider getting something that's a little bit more fitted and streamlined like this one. It is just a piece in my wardrobe that makes me feel so incredibly put together and chic. And I think that it can serve so much of our spring wardrobe. And I actually have not had this in my spring wardrobe before, as I got it during the fall season. So I cannot wait to style this up. I also have this skirt in black, but as we were kind of talking about spring in lighter colors, I'm just gonna show you the cream one today. If you have indulged yourself in any of the trend videos, one trend, which I feel so weird saying trend because I think this is one of the most classic pieces you can have in your wardrobe, and it's not a spring summer shopping experience for me if I don't pick one of these up, and that is a white dress. White dresses, well, maybe actually this is a good thing, because if you see the word trend in front of something, it basically just means we're going to see more of it on the high street and filtered through many shops, and more designers are having that more considered in their roundup. So this is actually great news. So if you are missing a white dress in your wardrobe, or you have one that you absolutely adore, but you don't want to wear too much to death, keep an eye out because more of these may come available. Now, this one is full on linen. It is so nice and thick. Before you ask, it is not see-through. And actually, I'm thinking right now, both of these are from Dish. I adore them both. Having the long sleeve is perfect for that early spring weather when you want to start dipping back into those lighter colors. This one is just absolutely stunning. And I went shopping with my mom in the States last year, and I wore this out right when it was starting to hit that like spring season. And I had a man come up to me when I was walking out of Target with her, and he was like, I literally had to walk across the parking lot to just tell you that that dress is beautiful. So this is one to consider. I love the weightiness of both of these dresses, just if you're considering this exact piece, which, just a reminder, you definitely do not have to have these exact pieces. Just kind of talking about the little things that could fill into a capsule. But I love the weightiness of this one. It makes me feel so comfortable. It makes me feel warm, and it looks really nice whether you're going with a strappy sandal, a nice little slip-on flat, or even a knee-high boot, depending on the season and the weather. And then this one is also perfect because having a sleeveless white dress in your wardrobe, a maxi, a mid-axi once again, is amazing for layering. Throwing a blazer on over this. I actually saw one of Lydia Tomlinson's videos, and I had never considered styling this white dress the way that she showed me how. So it is with a black pair of boots, this dress, a black blazer, and then belting it up. And she's right, it does give off a Dior vibe, and it's a way that I can transition this linen dress, which is so summery, into something that may be a little bit more elevated past what I would ever imagine it to be useful for. That's another thing. A white dress is just so versatile, which makes it one of the top things in this list. I think it would be really nice to start moving on to our tops. So as I talk about the white dress, let's talk about a top that is 1,000,000% standing the test of time. And again, you've heard me bang on about this many a times. And that is the white poplin shirt. If a white shirt isn't your style, I may fight you on it because I think that everyone could benefit from having a white shirt in their wardrobe. But if you're like, Amanda, no, I just can't, then consider even getting the striped variety. Stripes, blue and white with those nice caramel accessories. That is the epitome of chic and classic. And if you're watching this video saying, none of these things suit my wardrobe, I would say please click off because many of them are going to suit this kind of vibe. Now, this one's from Zara. It is incredible. It washes so well. I have layered this with turtlenecks for the fall and the early spring, and then wearing it on its own with a nice white pair of denim, just like I have done here, and just having a nice tan accessory. That is like the chef's kiss. That is a wardrobe staple. That is a spring uniform that you can rely on if you are just running out but you don't want to look like a total scruff. And then of course the kind of piece de resistance, the main part of this point, is the white shirt. Whether you go for a classic linen shirt like this one from Uniqlo, they just came out with a brand new line of these. If you are someone who is like, ooh, I really like that, but I wish it had a pocket, this is just a quick tip. The men's one does. And just size down, you're gonna be so great. They are usually not fully fitted anyways, so men's, women's, a lot of times with these pieces, it literally doesn't matter. Just search both sides. Sometimes men's is even cheaper too because they just shop less. And then we also have this one. This is the classic cotton white poplin shirt. Again, a little bit oversized just for the ability to style and just do different things with it, whether you're layering it over top of a dress or you're tucking it in and really kind of allowing it to billow, or leaving it out and having it a bit more casual. This one, if you can believe me, is from Lululemon. They have just came out with their new travel collection, and this shirt is one of their newest releases. And I gotta say, when I pulled this out of the packaging, one of my biggest bugbears when it comes to the white shirt is some of them just iron horribly. And you pull it out and you wear it once and it looks amazing, and then you go to iron it or make it look nice for the next wear and it just never looks the same. This shirt from Lululemon ironed like the absolute dream, and that's how I knew I had fallen in love. So if you don't have any shirts in your wardrobe, maybe consider it as a new spring staple, and in a future video I can even show you a few extra ways to wear this. This is a new one, so I've done this video kind of similar before, but I had never talked about this piece, and that's why style evolution, even within the basics and the capsule wardrobe, is just so much fun. It's the black tank top. Now this one with the white ribbing is from Masma Duty, and then I have another one from Dish that is just so beautiful, and another one from Zara. and it's more of a high neck, and they all kind of serve a different kind of purpose with staying in the exact same lane. Having a black tank top is so incredibly chic. If you are someone who loves black and continuously try to figure out how to style it in the summer to still make it look summery, a black tank top in your wardrobe is amazing. Another way to style white jeans is with a black tank top, some black accessories, a nice pair of glasses, your hair pulled back. That is classic old money understated style that is just going to stand the test of time. So if you're looking to build your wardrobe staples for spring and summer, this one really extends into both seasons as the temperatures start to rise, and as the temperatures dip lower, it's easy to layer and then just kind of pull off those layers to expose your beautiful black tank top. Also think there's something so feminine about different necklines with a black tank top. For example, this halter one, it's just so beautiful and simple. You are the thing we are trying to dress, right? We want to draw attention to the best bits of you, not necessarily our clothing all the time. And by that collarbone being shown off, it is just exactly that word, feminine and elevated and classic, maybe elegant. Now, as I talk about these kind of capsule basics, these elevated, oh, you must have this in your wardrobe, this is one where you're gonna say, Amanda, this is for me, I'd love to try this, or I think I'm gonna pass on that one, and that's okay. Now in what was it? Oh my gosh, I'm trying to think of the last time I had one of these. One of those peplums that's like extreme. That's, you know, all the way out there. Now, this is the way the peplum is being done now in 2024, and that is in more waistcoats. Now, this one's from Posse, and I would say it definitely comes at a premium price point, but the amount of vests, the amount of tailored vests that I have been seeing, it is incredible and a surefire sign that this is going to be a signature of 2024. Now, as I really try to drive my eyes away from the trends, and I would say now more than ever, I know exactly what my style is. And I had a friend the other day say, I was wearing something and she was like, that is the most Amanda Weldon thing I've ever seen you wear. It made me feel so happy because I know I'm definitely figuring out what my personal style is. And this sort of item coming into the trends, bringing our attention to it, I can see this and say I will be wearing this for years to come. So incredibly flattering, so elegant, so elevated, easy to again pair with a nice pair of normal blue jean denim or a monochromatic look, with this one specifically with my white denim. I just think that if you are looking for something that is outside of the basic white t-shirt or black tank or the white poplin shirt, if you're like, okay, I've got all of those, what's next? If you're looking for a versatile basic, try to find one of these vests that really suits the color palette that you love. Whether that's gonna be in a nice camel, a black, I've seen a beautiful one. I actually just put myself on the notification list for this from a brand called Align, or a nice linen one from Posse or H&M. Keep your eye out for these. They're gonna be absolutely everywhere. Let's get back to a couple of the super basic basics and then one with a twist. A long sleeve shirt is again going to be that basic that gets you through the day, gets you through the errands, that is so similar to our t-shirts, but of course on a cooler day. The ones that I love the most, just a quick shout to this, are the Skims ones, and I will link the exact ones down below because there's a couple of different ones on the website, but these are the jersey cotton, and I have worn these so many times. They are incredibly comfortable, they're so flattering, and there is an incredible size range as well. So whatever you're looking for, whoever you are, whatever your body type, I would say these are an amazing elevated basic to have in your wardrobe. Maybe not an elevated basic, but just a great basic to kind of layer with everything in spring, summer. You can also do a long sleeve with a pattern, and there's nothing better, there's nothing more classic than a Breton kind of stripe. So blue as well, specifically with stripes, is, in my opinion, never gonna go out of style. I am such a blue girly based on my bedroom, the kitchen we're gonna do. I can't wait to show you, by the way. Please follow along if you want some home updates and style. This top that I'm wearing right here is from H&M. So technically a long sleeve. I guess I could include it in this. Not really. It is different. This is a bit more of a basic one. This one's from Cezanne, a nice long sleeve. On their website, you also have the option to monogram the top little corner there. So if you're thinking of a birthday gift for someone, or what would be really cute is a long sleeve like this, even if it said Mrs. something. I'm still in my bridal mind era. But I think sometimes not going with a monogram is the best way because it just makes it so much more versatile. Nice little details with the buttons there. An elevated basic, I would say this compared to the last ones, and still long sleeve. This is perfect for spring, summer. And again, matches great with white denim. Just saying. Broken record, keep on spinning, girl. I'm gonna do one now that I have and a nod to what I have an eye out for. So these are the next two. The first one is a cardigan. Cardigans are another thing that has really seen a resurgence, and I think that's because of the 90s kind of coming back and cardigans being a bit of a part of that. I remember very much shopping when I was younger, or even seeing my mom's wardrobe where you'd have like the matching cami and the matching cardigan. I really think that is so beautiful. Maybe that's just me with age, but these are the cardigans that I kind of currently have in my wardrobe. I have a few others, but they're more colors, whereas this is a bit more in the basics. So this is on Gaspard jumper. This is so incredibly warm, though it looks thin. And I would say wear a nude bra with something like this if you're gonna go with a crew. And size down, I got the extra small in this one. It is so incredibly soft, and just because the materials are so amazing, it's warm as well. A cardigan is something that definitely fits within, I would say, more leaning towards that feminine style, but it really just depends on the details of the cardigan. In the cardigan era too, you can also go with something that has a little bit more personality. This is the Betty sweater from Suzanne, and again, in ecru, it's nice to have the little pockets there and the bigger buttons, and it's just really beautiful. Now, I believe that they just raised the prices on these, so I would say this is definitely coming at a premium price point as well, something to be aware of. But the quality of these is incredible. So if you're only adding a couple of pieces to your wardrobe and you're super keen on a style like this, sometimes it is best just to get the one that you've really been coveting if it suits your budget and kind of how you've been saving for your wardrobe. But this is something that is so versatile, and you can wear it open or close as its own singular top and long sleeve. So I would say Betty for the win, if you can. No pressure. And then, of course, you can also go for a cardigan that isn't just the solid color. I think a solid color is the best place to start, for sure. But getting one with, again, kind of that Breton stripe looking mode is also great. I have an amazing one from Gwelia that is nice, soft, and kind of fuzzy. And then I have this one from Masmaduti that I haven't gotten a chance to wear a whole bunch because I bought it late fall last year. So I'm excited to wear this in the summer. I think even this paired with a nice dress or something like that, that is just such a classic look. And you really can't go wrong. Again, the versatility of being able to mix and match all of these pieces. I could make an entire season's worth of outfits with what is only on this rack. Challenge not accepted, because I love wearing so many different things, but I know I could do it, okay? Now, one of the things that's not currently in my wardrobe that I definitely want to add is just a long sleeve fine knit sweater. And I'm talking specifically this one from Uniqlo, or trying to find something like that. Just throwing that on when the temperatures are a little bit cooler, but it's not necessarily jacket weather, or under a jacket if you need to pair that with that. I love the shoulder seasons because you can still be covered up, you can still be cozy and comfortable, and you kind of just run out the door and get done what you need to get done. So what is currently on my wish list for spring, and what I think maybe could add to your basics for spring in your capsule wardrobe as well, would be that long sleeve fine knit sweater. Different from a long sleeve shirt because it definitely has a bit more texture, and of course you're going for a knit versus kind of that cotton feel. I am now going to mention 3 different types of jackets that I think could really be great for your spring wardrobe, and I'm a jacket queen. I love a jacket, so these are just the 3 that I think we could start with. And the first one is a crop jacket. I love crop jackets so much, I made an entire YouTube video on how to style them. I will tag that up above, but I feel like even every single video I make, I feel like my style continues to evolve. You've seen this one if you've seen that video before. This one's from Masmaduti, and so classic, and another huge quote-unquote trend, the lady jacket. The lady crop jacket that is kind of giving that Chanel nod that has been seen so much more on the high street. So whether you are going to buy the original Chanel or you're gonna go look in Zara, I know there are so many that are currently for sale. So if this is your style and you're looking for one, whatever your budget is, I know you'll be able to find one that's gonna be great. I am Not a huge, well, I don't have the perfect denim jacket in my wardrobe. I think I want to find an oversized denim jacket. I've never had one that's kind of like that before, and I think it would be perfect for my style. One that's not fitted, but a fitted one is this one actually. This is a denim jacket, but of course it's coming in this cream color that really aligns with a lot of things that I already have in my wardrobe. Denim, cream, gray, white, black. These are all neutrals that mix and match so well. So even this over top of one of those dresses, or even pairing with what I have right now, actually would be gorgeous with this. And I have never even considered that before. So taking a mental note, finding a crop jacket doesn't necessarily have to be the lady jacket. If you're thinking, Amanda, I just feel like it's a bit too granny for me. I get it, that's totally fine. If it's within my personal style, but maybe not yours, it could be something more leaning towards a denim jacket or a leather jacket. And for me, a leather jacket just doesn't fit within my personal style. But that's why these quote unquote basics are really fun, because there's a little bit of range within each one. Did that rhyme? I know Miranda Priestley says florals for spring, groundbreaking. But I actually think it should be changed to trench coats for spring, groundbreaking, because these are mentioned in every single video I have ever done or seen when it comes to spring summer fashion. But you know what? It's a classic for a reason. Whether your budget again is, you know, high street or Burberry or somewhere in the middle, there is going to be a trench jacket for you. I would say try them on, see what color profiles work the best for you. If you are not someone who loves a camel or a cream or a trench, kind of classic trench color, black trenches as well as gray, sagey green. There is so much variety out there. And this has been one of my biggest challenges this year. I have tried so many different types of trenches, and I had never found the right one until finding this Shauna Joy one. It's the perfect length for me. It's the perfect weight. It's extremely soft, and it just elevates my looks. I'm also a firm believer that the jacket can be the entire look. You have to challenge yourself to wear things in your wardrobe. If you have a beautiful dress in your wardrobe and you've added it to it, and you're like, I absolutely love this, but I never wear it, you have to put it in the front and challenge yourself. And I've already worn this so many times despite the temperatures being cooler, and I can't wait to continue to do so. I'd like to do one of those apps like Index. I just downloaded it just to see what my cost per wear would be and to start calculating that. But a trench for spring, yeah, I gotta say it again. It's a good one. It's a classic and is definitely in my capsule wardrobe. When I talk about challenging myself to wear my things, this is probably the biggest thing that I'm talking about for myself, and that is blazers. I bought these Odd Muse ones in the fall/winter. I'm not remembering, actually, where was the Black Friday sale? Anyways, I haven't seen these in spring yet on myself. And this one is only single-breasted. I would love to have on my wish list is a double-breasted that I can throw over top of anything. These ones really suit having the belt around them. I'll pair it with this dress here because it's kind of that look I was talking about earlier. But having a blazer for spring to just throw on as your coat, as your accessory, just over your shoulders, totally done up, whatever it seems to be, this seems to be a classic that so many people are constantly talking about. And I think there are so many different types of blazers that whether you fall more within a masculine or feminine style profile, you can find the right blazer for you. And for me, it has been just finding the right one for me. So having this tan one, this little cream number, I also have a black one. I am going to be challenging myself to wear this more and more, especially as the temperatures start to kind of allow for it. Last note, I didn't mention any shoes because I think that shoes can be covered in a video of their own. I think there's a lot that can be considered when it comes to footwear depending on outfits, and it's a little bit of its own world. But I did include one accessory. And I know we're talking about like tan black accessories, sunglasses, ballet flats, all these different things. But the one accessory that I would say is great for spring is a basket bag or a big tote bag. And as we head into warmer temperatures, it could be something as cheap and cheerful as a nice little woven bag, whether you get that on Amazon or you're getting one from Loewe or Celine. A basket bag is a wonderful addition to your grocery shopping, add some texture to your outfit, is truly just one of those simple things to have that is so beautiful. Currently, this basket bag, I just dumped all the stuff out of my closet. It was just housing all of those kind of extra bags that you get, those little tote bags that you get in my wardrobe. So yeah, so this one's been fun. I think I got this from a PR package and I was like, ooh, you are staying with me. The second thing is this is one of my most recent purchases, a premium purchase at that, and an incredible quality and an incredible brand that I think is still slightly underrated, and that is Demelier. This bag makes me so happy. It is so incredibly beautiful, and it elevates so many of my looks with that kind of understated elegance. Now, a tote bag, no matter whether you're doing wicker or you're doing leather, it's just gonna be a great addition, and I really think it's an essential that kind of falls outside of that classic shoulder bag or crossbody or, you know, classic tote. Something that looks a little bit more with that structure will really add a lot to your wardrobe if you don't currently have something like this in your collection. So there you have it, covering a couple of the basics that I think will add so much to your wardrobe. I hope you found some inspiration in this video. I know that these can get a little bit repetitive. Again, if you are not following, I would love to have you a part of this cozy little nook of the internet. We cover style, lifestyle, and fashion when we can, and a lot of fun home bits lately as well. And I'm definitely gonna be doing some spring outfit formulas and uniforms that I have been leaning on, and I'm going to lean on throughout this season. So if you'd like to see that, please do join. But without further ado, we'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.